Hello everyone, and welcome to Civ 6. I'm Lord Forwind, and this is probably going to be a one-off video. I'm going to try and do a full game in this video, try and edit it down. This is on the most recent expansion to come out at this point, which was the Portugal pack. And we did, well, let's see, I can show you. So I did difficulty Prince because I'm not overwhelmingly great at the game, Barbarian mode, Monopolies Corporation, Secret Society, Tech and Civic Shuffle, and Zombie Defense mode. So I loaded this all up. Only thing I avoided basically was the super game-changing ones like Apocalypse. And I rolled the Byzantines, who I have not yet played. I've looked at them. They look hard into religion. It's not something I'm great at, but I can do conquest. So the Byzantines, heavy and light cavalry, do full damage against cities following the same religion. I get a free unit when I discover divine right. The units receive +3 combat strength or religious state for each holy city converted to our religion, including our starting one. Basically, +3 combat and religious strength on all our units, automatically. My religion spread to nearby cities when I defeat a unit belonging to an enemy civilization or city-state. Basically incentivizing me to smash armies, convert the lands, and then I get the bonus to conquer the cities. Or I convert them, then I invade with cavalry. It's nice that cavalry can do full damage for cities, because cavalry is very strong. It does mean I need to get a couple horses. Plus I get one great profit point from cities with a holy site district. If I build a holy site, and then build a shrine, the odds of me getting a religion is extraordinarily good, so I will have to focus that. My unique unit replaces the knight. It gets land units in one tile of it get extra combat strength. Basically, if I move in an escort formation using this one, our units are even stronger. We can have +7, which is really good for when we get it. We have a Droman, which is replaces the quadrime. 10 combat strength against units. Very useful. It doesn't look like we're going to be on an ocean where we are. But you never know. And Hippodrome, we get replaces entertainment complex, +3 amenities, cheaper to build. When I construct the Hippodrome and build units in the district, I receive a heavy cavalry unit. Units granted from this district do not have a resource maintenance cost, which is amazingly good. We probably want to delay building this until we get Tagmas as well, because then they will automatically be them, so I don't have to upgrade them. So we'll see how this goes. I'll show you the first couple turns, and then I'll probably be paused as I move through stuff and just unpause, well, not unpause, rather cut when the interesting things happen. So I also put on Legendary Start, so our starting area should be amazing. It's telling me to settle here. I don't think so. I think I'm going to probably settle down here, as a matter of fact. But let's see if there's anything particularly valuable up there. Now, we are going to settle on this stone. We should be able to put a pretty good campus here, I think, right? Or actually, we could probably put a good campus here, assuming we can build it on tundra. 2 mountains, pretty good. We're going to have good production, good food, and 2 luxury resources. So that's always good. Let's get our city. Constantinople has been founded. Not particularly a fan of all the tundra, but I can live with that. We are going to go probably mining because we have 2 stone resources. Plus everything's shuffled, so I don't know where stuff like the tech and culture stuff are, so we'll have to figure that out. Start with a scout, capture a camp. We have discovered the Void Singers. So the Void Singers are religious and cultural, so I may want to go with them. Let's see what their other bonuses are. Oops, not what I wanted. Come on, there we go. Doesn't actually give me the details of it. They're pretty good. Basically Lovecraftian. Do we want to go with them? We're going to be doing a lot of fighting, so the vampires might not be a bad one to go with. Crimson Pact. Of course, Owls of Minerva are always very strong. We definitely want to do religious or military, so I'm trying to figure out which one I want to start with. I think we'll probably start with Steward here, Magnus, just to get Groundbreaker, because we're going to probably harvest at least the swamps around our lands. So, we will go with that, assign him to Constantinople. Although, to be fair, we have a ton of swamps. Marshes in our lands. There is a new wonder they created, right? That gives bonuses to marshlands in your empire. That would be a really great wonder to get if we can find it. We'll see how that goes. Well, we have met our first city-state here, Kaguna. Let's see, what do they provide? Builders can make Bate improvements, 1 culture plus 1 additional culture for every adjacent bonus resource, and entertainment complex increased to 2 when exploration is discovered, provides tourism, cannot be built adjacent to another one. There's a cultural one though, so we do get an additional culture boost, which is nice. We also discovered the Owls of Minerva, so we could take that if we want to. We do need a governor title, which we can't do right now. So let's keep scouting. We've got another location up here easily for another city or two, which is good because we're going to need them. I'm a little bit worried that I'm right on the tundra though, so there could be easily a zombie invasion. I haven't played with this mode. It just came out yesterday. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime though, we're going to keep scouting, looking for tribal villages. Good old goody huts. In some ways, the city-state is actually quite useful because they will kill off any zombies around them. Usually they do a pretty good job, from what I have been told. Oh, we got a lot of tundra. I wonder if we should go with the... it's a shame we're not Russia. I wonder if we should go with the Pantheon that gives us tundra bonuses and stuff. Let's research these ones here in hopes of maybe getting the ability to build that wetlands wonder. Well, a barbarian encampment has appeared here, or a barbarian tribal settlement or whatever. Outpost. It's a shame we're not Russia, though. Look at all this Russia land. Oh, really wish I got Russia. We're on shuffle, so I have no idea what the world is like, but I didn't think the Byzantines had a tundra bias, but it seems like they've given us one. Ooh. New city-state. Bandar Brunei. Trading posts in foreign cities provide 1 gold a year. Trade routes passing through going into the cities. Not bad. Someone else has already met them, though, so somewhere there is another civ nearby, which isn't great. But if we get an envoy, we'll get 2 gold in our capital, which obviously I would like. We are not having any luck so far finding the wonder that provides wetland stuff. Whoops. Here's our zombies, everybody. Terrifyingly mutated. Ugh. They hit hard, and they are strong. So, they get stronger every couple turns. So, that's not particularly good. Thankfully, right now, our warriors can deal with them. Obviously, that'll probably not be the case as the game goes on. I really wish they'd turn off your alert sentry mode type thing being turned off by barbarian scouts, because they're really not a threat. Anyway, they do. They seem to always wander by and trigger my sentry units. Let's move up here. That way the city-state might help us. We want to clear that encampment, probably. We really don't want another city-state right there. I'm building a settler. We're probably going to settle it up here, so really don't want any competition in the area, you know? Well, we have met somebody. We met Lautaro of the Mupachi. He does have some talents towards warmongering, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. Let's at least try and be friends with him for now. Thankfully, it has now boosted our writing tech, which is always nice. He is countered by sending his delegation alone. I think we want to try and forward settle him here at some point. I'm not sure if we want to do that first or later, because we could do it now because we have this settler. We could put it right up here and then fill in this later. That might be worth it. This is very defensive of a location. We can basically hold this with one ranged and one melee unit. Yeah, I might do that. Oh, some zombies have spawned again. Ugh. Let's take out the bar. Oh, we did not take out the barb settlement. That's not good. Instead, it looks like the city-state is going to get it.
I thought Clay must feel happy in the good.
On the other hand, we do get a battle cry promotion on our unit, which will help a bit. And yeah, we'll try and forward settle him a bit. He can be a bit of a warmonger, I found. Doesn't have any really super powerful combat bonuses, but we do have to be wary of him. Plus, this will give us a good staging ground for when we want to invade him. Although invading through a jungle, not looking forward to that. Let's get masonry going. That way we can at least get walls to stop zombies. Okay, we just met Lady Six Sky right after we just met Lao Taro, or however you say his name. Never get his name right. Lao Taro. She is north of him. I suspect there'll be a war between those two. Which I can't say I'm very opposed to. It'll give me an opportunity to thrive. These guys have not destroyed the settlement, which is a little frustrating. Oh, there they did. Unfortunately, I wanted it for the era score, but we'll live. I think it would probably be safer to settle here on the hill than forward a bit, so we'll build here. Amasea. And I'm just going to get some of this quarry stuff done here to just get a little bit more production capital. Probably build a monument here to start, because we are close to him, so loyalty may in fact become an issue at some point. Thank goodness he's not someone like Eleanor. That would be a little bit more annoying. Okay, Tech Shuffle has finally got us to astrology, so we can finally get a holy site going at some point. In the meantime, however, let's try and get Constantinople to be a massive city. Thankfully, 2 rice right next to each other. Ideal for that. Hopefully he doesn't accidentally take my worker, the barbarians, but I don't think they tend to. I don't even think scouts, barbarian scouts can. But anyway, we got an improved stone and 2 food. Let's make sure that those tiles are in fact being worked. Yeah, I guess that'll do for the moment. Let's build granary, I guess. More food, more growth. Always a good thing for your capital. Uh-oh, the zombie hordes have arrived. I definitely need to get somebody up there to defend my lands. Unfortunately, you can't buy walls, but I clearly think we're going to need to build them. So let's do that. Well, that's pretty unhelpful. I want this instead up there, really. I thought there was a way you could do that. Oh, well. We'll live. We'll live. We'll live. We'll live. It's going to be pretty annoying, but granary will help. We have met the Queen of Poland. Where? I'm not entirely sure, but we have met her somewhere. I think she's pretty far away from us. We'll see. We're going to go Faith, so she'll probably like us, at least until we start invading her. Okay, these barbarians are starting to become an issue. We're getting more zombies coming into our lands. Thankfully, they're not a major problem right now, but once we get
Several
walls...
closely situated granite peaks resembling tiger's teeth.
Torres
Dramatically
del
soar about a
Paine.
kilometer into the sky.
Have I seen those before? You know, everyone, I think I've seen all the wonders of the game, and then I find a new one. Doubles the natural yields of all adjacent tiles. In the middle of the Arctic. An Arctic region. Probably not that helpful, unfortunately. We have a decision here. We can pick our society. So Owls of Minerva is overall one of the strongest because you get economic policy slot. Void Singer's better for culture. The Hermetic Order. You know, I've never really figured out why one would go the Hermetic Order. Owls of Minerva. Economic policy slot. Void Singers. Replacement for the monument. I think we're going to go for the Owls of Minerva. But I may not do that first. I think we may upgrade Magnus here to get him to... Settlers trade in the city do not consume a population. That way we can keep Constantinople big, get a couple more settlers out. Besides, in 6 turns we'll have another governor title. Okay, so we've got our first holy site being built here. And we'll get a 2 yield here. It looks like we'll have a 3 science here, so we'll see how that works out. But 8 turns, and then we'll hopefully get some religion coming in. I decided not to get the government policy that gives you faith per turn. I probably should have taken that. I went for the production instead.
A strong economy begin.
I mean, I could change it now, but it's probably too late. No. So I've been looking over the secret societies again because I always forget all the hidden details of them. Honestly, I'm pretty interested in the Owls of Minerva because they're so strong. But the vampires might be the best here because we're going to fight a lot. We're not going to go for domination victory almost definitely. So we'll see. But it will give us an extra military unit to fight barbarians when we can get it. The odds of us getting it, though, we have to disperse a barbarian encampment. So for right now, we can't pick any of them. Unless I want to go with the Owls of Minerva. Which are strong early on, and they do get you a wild card policy. But then it's into a lot of spies and bank stuff. I think we'll wait and see if we can get the Sanguine Pact. If not, in like another 10-15 turns, we'll go probably Owls of Minerva. Hermetic Order is much more into great people, which we probably won't be getting a lot of because we're going to want to conquer people. So let's go for surplus logistics here, get some additional growth going. Really wish I was Russia right about now. I really do. Not being Russia is ruining my life. Not really. We're doing okay. We could be doing much better, though. There's probably a barbarian encampment to our left. We could go out there to take them out. Speaking of taking them out, though, I probably want to forward buy some of these tiles before Lautaro gets them. Also, can we point out the fact that this scout has gone and become probably the most useless scout in the world? They went from one Arctic region to another Arctic region. And, of course, he's letting us know that we are weak. So we do have to be careful of an early invasion, which is why I am building walls. Once I get walls, I should be safe. Also, apparently we've got barbarians in our capital. Thankfully, it does not seem to be zombies, because that would be annoying. I'm doing something I don't usually do, which is set up a second holy site early on. I don't know if it'll be a good decision or a bad decision right now. But it is a decision I have apparently committed myself to. I don't think we want to try and get Temple of Artemis. It'd be pretty useful though, actually, on us. No, no, no. Well, we'd get 2 amenities out of it. Probably not. Let's do bronze working. We also really need to get archers. I guess we do have to build a shrine, although... Yeah, that's not going to go well. These barbarians are probably definitely going to pillage my holy site, which is a pain. Oh, no. They've decided to go straight for my warriors, which is actually about as ideal as we get. Hopefully the warriors don't get themselves killed, because that would be quite a pain at this point. The heck do we want to do? Let's do this one to get some extra gold coming in. 2 gold at the beginning of the game for having 1 envoy is really useful. Also, Lautaro denounced us, so war with him? Probably. We shall see, though. Right now, this one brave warrior is holding off an entire invasion force. Not going particularly well at the moment, but not going particularly bad either, so... Speaking of which, though, we are starting our progress to getting Confucius as the Byzantines. Because logically that makes sense, doesn't it? On the other side of the world, but hey, a historical game. That's the way it goes. So this wasn't my plan, but I've managed to trigger a Dark Age. So, since we're probably going to get a religion, we might as well go Exodus of the Evangelicalists. And get 2 arrow square every time we convert. That could be pretty good. Yeah, that's probably going to be the best ones. Maybe we'll get a Golden Age next age, if we're lucky. We'll see. Wasn't my intention to trigger a Dark Age. I missed it by like 1 turn. Oh well. 1 or 2 turns. Oh well, we'll deal with it. I probably need to get... 5 turns to another archer. Let's build a trader and get up some trade going. We definitely need to get archers in our capital or something, because this is turning into an outright siege of our lands, which isn't good. Another option is I don't kill off the barbarians to my left, which means I won't get the Sanguine Pact, but I will get city-states in... formerly uninhabitable tundra, which could be useful in its own right, because then they will tie up zombies. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Well, surprise, surprise, we've got our first Pantheon, and the tundra one is gone. However, Lady of the Reeds and Marshes, +2 production from marsh, oasis, and desert floodplains is still available, and we have a lot of marsh. So we're going to actually take that one. All of a sudden, the settlement becomes very productive. Still looking to try and get that new wonder that came out recently. But in the meantime, let's get an archer or 2 going. We'll get another settlement set up. We got a trader out running from there to there. And let's build a granary probably, or a shrine. Let's try granary. Why didn't the game give me Russia? Oh, this would have been a wonderful Russia game. Just saying. Just saying, it would have been a wonderful Russia game. Let's get another settler going. We are 18 turns away or so, or less, actually, from a great profit. Less. We get 5 a turn. We're like 4 turns away. Wow. Okay, so here is the marsh tiles in our empire. We definitely want to try and get this. It's writing 4 turns. It's going to be close. I don't know if any of the AIs have started it yet. Also, we just met Ethiopia. Hi, Ethiopia. No idea where you are relative to me, but nice to meet you. Also, this barbarian encampment, wherever it is a mile away from my city. Which makes the fact they were sieging my city pretty annoying. We have just gained Confucius, everyone. Time to found a religion. What the heck do we want to do? Technically, we are the Byzantines, so let's go historical and go Eastern Orthodoxy. Why not? What the heck do I want to do with this one? Ooh, do we want to do adjacency bonus? That would be +2 productions. Or we could buy campus and theater square buildings with faith. We are going religious, so we should have faith. So yeah, that's going to be strong. And then let's do... Crusade. Combat units gain 10 combat strength within the borders of foreign cities that follow this religion. This should stack really powerful with the Byzantine bonus. Give us 13 or more combat strength if we convert the cities and then invade. Otherwise, I would have normally gone religious spread. Actually, you know what? Let's do religious spread first and take this as one of our bonuses. Because the odds of us getting a is it an apostle is pretty good early on. So let's try that. We'll take this so it'll spread peacefully stronger. In general, that should help us a lot. Also, we've just triggered a we've avoided dark age. Now we're on to trying to do a golden age, I guess.
Writing is easy.
We might even will get a heroic age. Ooh, that could be good. We've got a lot of work to do to catch up to the where the AIs are, though. Next turn, though, we should be able to start doing that wonder for marshes and stuff. Let's get a campus. We definitely need some science. +3 science? Yes, please. That's a nice adjacency. Adrianople has been founded. Dun, dun, dun. Now we have at least 3 cities. I'm pretty sure most of the AIs have more, so we're a little bit behind. But we got at least another 1 city location here, and then we're going to basically try and conquer people, so that's a pretty good starting point, I think. Yeah, we'll try and settle elsewhere, but that's not really... I guess it is close to his borders. Not that he has anything to complain about. It's my land. Really wish the AIs were a little bit more intelligent. Ooh, sparkles. We just found another natural wonder, which is kind of cool. We might even be able to get a city over here because it's on a river, and the tundra doesn't go as far north as I thought it would. Might be a possible city location, assuming no other AI settles it. Oh yeah, if we can, we're definitely settling a city here. This is great. Actually, I think I just found Ethiopia here. Yep. Wow, that city location looked great, but now is looking less promising. Although, on the other hand, that's looking like a really good conquest location early on. Especially because Ethiopia just founded Catholicism.
City with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves.
Also, we just got the wonder that makes our flood tiles, our marsh tiles, extraordinarily good. The Etymononki, I guess, probably. Ziggurats. Of course, everybody's now going to be unhappy. Look at those tiles. Oh my gosh. 3 food, 3 production, 2 science. Really good. Shame we don't have any other flood tiles in our empire. Although if we do go over here, we can get some. Actually, we could probably get one up here. Still, this makes Constantinople easily the leading city in the world right now. What are we doing with science? We are behind in science, and we are behind in culture. What a shocker, because we haven't built campuses or anything. Let's get... Ooh, nice location. Let's get another campus, but let's first do a builder, because we can chop that wood, which will help. Oh, Axum is looking totally conquerable here. Look at that. Flat grasslands. I think I'm going to invade them first, probably. Oh, we just found some chocolate hills over here. Nice. Shame it's on the other side of the map from us. Oh no, there's zombies attacking our capital. Whatever will I do? Surprised arrows would work against zombies, to be honest. Come on, game. There we go. No idea why the game's not like letting me target them. There we go. Our city is losing loyalty. Oh no. Let's move our governor, who's proved to be... Actually, let's quick run this guy out here, chop this, then we'll move the governor over. Rebellion in 2,000 turns. Actually, we're probably not that much trouble. Another religion has been founded. Interesting. Also, I'm just scouting all this land, which, if you were Russia, would be so wonderful. Oh, alas. Sometimes this game never gives you the civs you want when you need them. Love it when the game... Whoops, excuse me. I love it when the game gives you a free scout 96 turns into the game. It's like, I prefer almost anything over an additional scout. Oh well. That's the way it is. We're actually losing money now thanks to that. Never mind. More iron.
The Lord made us all out of iron.
We've got a lot of iron. We don't have any horses, but we have a fair amount of iron coming in. Mathematics, I think. We're getting pretty close to being ready to start a war with somebody. I just have a couple little last things I need to do. And it's basically prepare for war. Let's trade with Axum up here. That way we have a road to invade with. Hopefully barbarians don't pillage it. If they do, at least we'll have something of a road. Still want to forward settle them again there. Oh, we found the barbarian city. How close are they to converting? 20 turns. 200 gold, I could bribe them. I can't right now, though. 20 turns, they'll have a terrible city down there, but at least we know they exist. We're not getting the Sanguine Pact at this point, so I need to definitely take a different governor. Darn. Yeah, not really worth it. Let's get some... We might as well get at least a swordsman or two in the field, right? Or do I go a shrine right now? Might go a shrine. What do I need for a... 400. Okay, so we're going to get an apostle in a handful of turns. In the meantime, though, let's move our governor to... Actually, let's leave him there for like 9 more turns. Because we're going to build a settler after this to settle here and then maybe here. Might as well not lose population. After all, we're going to have 10 pop in 375 BC, so can't say I'm really unhappy about that. We're about to trigger civil service. Wow. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to fight wars, and I'm not very great at offensive wars in this game, so this is going to be exciting. Let's get a settler done. 5 turns, then we'll move our guy. Might as well... Actually, do we have any... we have an additional culture. I guess that's worth it. We are not doing so hot on keeping up in culture or science. We're not behind, but we're not doing very well. Oh well. We should probably get a golden heroic age here, assuming I don't screw it up anymore. Okay, time for an apostle. Also, Poland and the Mupachi are now at war. So I guess Poland's here. We haven't found them yet. They know where we are. We don't know where they are. Hardly seems fair, but that's the way it goes. Let's get universities if we can. We're still 1 point away from potentially getting heroic age. Not entirely sure how I'm going to get it here. Although, evangelizing a belief should do it. Oh. I'm an idiot. I can't do Crusade, or else someone else took it. Yeah, I can't do it. I should have taken it. Oh, bother. This one could be good. One faith, one culture from each holy site or theater square district, respectively, for each city following it. We're going to conquer. Actually, tithe probably is going to be worth more in the long run, because we're going to need to upkeep our army. So let's go with that for now. That didn't actually give us an era score. Ay, ay, ay. It's the second one that gives you the era score, I think. Darn. Okay, well, at least let's get another city going. We could do a great bath. We haven't any flooding, though. What the heck do I build? A theater square, I guess? I guess I build a theater square in my capital now, because we do need culture. Yeah, I'll do the theater square, and then we'll probably go for another city? I'm just thinking this theater square because we're falling behind in culture. This might be the latest point in the game where political philosophy I've ever seen pop up. It's turned 110, and now we can finally might get a chance to change our government form. I think we'll go Owls of Minerva because we're not getting the Sanguine Pact, and there's really no point to anything else at the moment. So at least we'll get a wild card slot, which can help us. Let's do settlers and let's do builders. The production in cities is nice, but settlers and builders, that's what we need to do. We want to get at least one more, maybe two more settlers. Up here is a pretty nice location. And then I need to get some builders to improve this. These resources are just sitting here idle. Oh, when in the heck am I going to be able to go to war? Also, apparently a lot of people went House of Minerva. We'll be fine. All mountains smoke a little, right?
The purpose of education.
Okay. Go to talk in the game. It's like 3 things pop up. Well, we've managed to convert our starting area, but it looks like Catholicism is on its way. We may need to fight them back. I'm saving up points for a apostle, but I think we're going to be religiously invaded here in a moment. Remember, in order to have our strongest combat strength, we want to convert Axum and the other Ethiopian cities to our religion before we invade, which is going to be quite a struggle, isn't it? Yeah, might as well do these small techs. Also, we have a city-state down here. Hunza. What do you bring to the table, Hunza? Trade routes gather 1 gold, generate 1 gold for every 5 tiles they travel. That's not bad, actually. Give us a couple gold if we kept up this trade route, or even this one. Which, by the way, apparently successfully made it to Axum. Good for them. I really need to get some more stuff going. We are not in wonderful shape, are we? We have volcanic soil and a mountain here, so +3 science I'll take. We really need some builders. I think once this is done, we're going to ramp out, push out like at least 3, maybe 4 builders. And then, finally, I can work towards war. Oh, it's tough. Also, Poland wants to be friends, but everybody involved with the Mopachi is at war with Poland.
A sound motto. Unite and lead, a better one.
Awesome. We can swap governments. Let's go for Classical Republic, I guess, for now. We're not going to be probably attacking anybody for a couple turns, so this should work. Holy site adjacency bonuses, maybe? Deployments per turn, and then production in cities ought to do it. Yeah, this will work. Lots of positive modifiers towards developing our cities. Hippodrome. Or we do recorded history. Ooh, we've got a lot of options, don't we? Let's get the Hippodrome, our unique building. That way we can at least build them. I don't think we will build them. Not at least until we get towards Divine Right. Also, apparently everybody wants to not only be friends with me, we are in fact getting religiously invaded. Also, is Ethiopia at war with someone? Oh, sorry. These guys are definitely at war. Is Ethiopia at war with them? No. He's not at war with anybody. Interesting. I thought for some reason he was messing around with Cahokia up here and more. Anyway. Why can't I... Can I not, like, religiously fight these guys? Weird. Let's get at least another archer up here. We only have a slinger guarding our borders. Probably not the strongest defense there. Okay, this is weird. Why can't I fight these guys? I'm Orthodoxy, they're Catholicism. That shouldn't have anything to do with this. But apparently I can't do, like, religious fighting with them, which is annoying. We have another settler. Let's toss out at least a spearman to guard our potential new city that we're going to throw down over here. I might actually settle this in tundra. So we've got flood plains here. Actually, this would probably be best on the maze. Yeah, we'll still get all the flood plains. I thought this was supposed to have a bigger effect. +2 science and 1 production on all marsh in my entire empire. 1 science, 1 production on all floodplain tiles in this city. Why is it not applying here? Huh. That seems like it's glitched. Is that supposed to be doing that? I love how I sound like I have no idea what I'm doing. But if I read that right, there should be some impact of that. Oh, okay, so it's marshes, not floodplains. Okay. Well, that kind of makes it less useful for me, doesn't it? Floodplains in this city, marsh in the whole empire. These are floodplains. That's a marsh. So a little less useful up here than I thought it would be. Oh well. Still, it'll still give some science and some food, which is good. Plus, we get production from marshes. There we go. Heroic age, I believe.
I cannot imagine any condition which would cause...
So, we can make dedications. Can make it 3. Let's take this, because we have faith, so we could probably buy some builders. Let's do free inquiry for science. Excess of the evangelists? Might as well, I guess. Actually, no, this is not going to help us that much right now. I think this is probably going to be more. Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's going to be the most useful thing. So, to there, if you would. Love how stirrups just improves pastures. Feels like it should do more. You build traps. Hostile units. Cool. Let's bring up our spearmen. Also, I love how it's brighter now that I'm in a heroic age, but everything feels a little like orange. Anyone else feeling that? Okay, library. Let's move our governor around. Hopefully we can get some war going here. Apparently the Maya just took out a city of Ethiopia, or of Lataro up here. It looks to be that case. Those couple cities are really going at each other up there. There's a huge war raging up here. I'm finally discovering some of it with a missionary. Definitely the plus movement on the missionary, I'm finding it much more useful for scouting than anything else. Gotta love being able to finance your empire from your religion. 27 gold from beliefs. Finally spreading it a bit, which is quite nice. Hey, I finally have horses. It's only taken me 133 turns to get them. We've got a couple more we need to snag, but then we can finally get closer to building our war units. Repurchasing with faith of civilians is lovely. Would really help with my warmongering efforts if I could find this divine right fix. I can't seemingly find it at the moment. Frustrating. Oh, finally found the divine right. Finally! Oh, their knight unit requires iron. Doesn't require horses, I guess. Oh. Well, this is interesting. Ethiopia's capital has yet to be converted to their religion. Or else there's some weird religious war going on, but they haven't actually converted their... Oh, they just converted their capital like a turn or so ago. I look at it and then I look away and it's changed. Oops. Sorry about that. No, actually I think I'm crazy. That's actually their holy site. Wow, that's awkward. Wow. The AI decided to go and try and kill my missionary wandering through their lands. Interesting. I can't win this fight, but I wasn't intending to fight. I was scouting. Don't kill the scout. So many policies to change. I don't think we need these settlers anymore, do you? Seems a little pointless, honestly. Although I will do civil prestige to try and get my capital slightly higher. No, I guess I wasn't crazy earlier. Harar here, when I just was here, said it did not have a religion. I tried to convert it and it immediately converts to Catholicism. I think my religious game is bugged this game, because this doesn't seem to be working right. Oh well. I should still be able to invade. Okay, time to actually start building a military, I would say. Specifically of my Tagma. I've got an encampment. Can't think of what else I would need here. Oh, I could build the Alhambra, though. Ooh, if I could pull that off. Actually, we're going to delay the war, see if we can get that wonder. An additional military slot? Yes, please. Ooh, we have a chance here for a world religion. I think we want to invest as much as we can in it. That would be really strong. 10 combat strength. Religious and military. Oh, I hope we get it. If we don't, it's gonna... Hopefully we don't invade those people. We did. Awesome. So we have a pretty good chance here if we want to invade any of these guys. So long as we can flip their cities to our religion first, we'll have a huge advantage. Well, we know what Ethiopia looks like. They don't have much, so we should be able to beat them. They do have a settlement out here, which will be a little harder to take. But if we can get some really good religious units and an army, we should be able to at least overrun their outer cities with relative ease. 12 turns to Alhambra, hopefully. Oh, this is a lovely campus tile. Right next to another campus, ironically. Actually, that's not ironic, is it? Just funny. Well, we've now hit about what should boil down to around 50 to an hour of video. So I think this will be it for this video. I'll probably continue it, just a second one as well. Also, a little bit worried about the Ethiopian army wandering by my border. Oh well. See you guys another time. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I'll probably do another one. Who knows?